The Brothers of Liberty, here to remind you what true freedom is.
Welcome to the Brothers of Liberty. This is the younger brother Brian, and I'm here to show you what true freedom is and ought to be. Today's topic, the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. And I think it is a win for self-defense, because I feel like if he had been convicted, they would have stopped us from being able to defend ourselves. And I'm glad to see that justice did prevail, at least in my opinion. Other people may think that it did not, but for me, I see that justice prevailed and that we as Americans, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, we have the right to defend ourselves, and it was proven today with the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. Now, hopefully, we can get beyond that point of just making it about Kyle Rittenhouse, and hopefully he can get some semblance of normalcy back in his life after being in the spotlight for over a year. But I want to talk about the implications just a little bit that this trial created. The main implication is that we do have the right to defend ourselves from those who are attacking us. And I am glad to be able to see that. I am glad that the jury did the right thing. I am glad that the defense was good in their arguments to show the jury that he had done nothing wrong. And it just goes to show that we have a system that, when utilized correctly, does take care of those who have done nothing wrong. Now, I'm not saying our justice system is perfect. Far from it. People have been convicted who should not have been convicted, and people have been freed and acquitted who should not have been freed and acquitted. But today, the system worked. And no matter what happened with the protest from this past week or what that journalist did on Wednesday night, we saw justice get served. And so I'm just glad to know that that can happen. Now, we know because of this verdict, we have the right to defend ourselves from an attacker. We have the right to use lethal force if necessary, if that attacker keeps coming at us. And that is what this verdict did. I am so glad for this verdict. I don't really have much else to say. Like I said, this was a short video, but not as short as, your 1 minute YouTube rants. And I'm just glad to see that the 2A means self-defense still. They haven't tried to change it. They haven't tried to change it yet. So, this is the younger brother, Brian, reminding you what true freedom is and ought to be. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.